with the women's 400 because I just feel like the women's individual 400, we have moments of greatness,
Mhm.
but we don't have like a continued like every time you step on the track, I'm running 49s, right? The great 400-meter runners aren't running the 400, right? We know
Mhm.
like a Thing Mo, the two 400-meter hurdlers. Now we have Allison Felix, but Allison Felix is at the end of her line. We don't even know what type of shape she's in. I don't think Allison
Mhm.
Felix. I kind of feel like she's kind of retired, not officially retired, but kind of retired, right? I don't think she's running 49s this year. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think she is. And then Quiniera Hayes, she's like the next one in the running, and she's run 49 a couple times. But Quiniera Hayes, when it came to like the world final, wasn't able to put together 100%. And then after Hayes, it's just like a drop off. We have Jonathan, who had a good run 2 years ago. You have Felix
Yeah.
Francis. You have Lena Urbies. You have all these different women interchangeable who
Mhm.
have moments but haven't had the staying power. So I just
Mhm.
think maybe this could be the start of something of a good run for one of these women, because there's a lot of potential. I mean, Lena Irby could be one. Jonathan could do it. Um, I just hope that we
Yeah.
see that and we see like, all right, I'm coming out here. I'm running 50.04 and I'm ready to roll. And now it's time for the Irby show or the Jonathan show. That's what I'm hoping out of this race is that we get a new star in the 400.
First of all, you saying that you don't think Felix can run 49s again is giving me great flashbacks of 2021 when we did the whole routine where you doubted her, and then finally came around to the point that you were wrong, and then she went on to get a medal. I do agree with you. The U.S. is waiting for the next 400-meter superstar. And on the men's and the women's side, oftentimes that person is young in the quarter. It's the
Yeah.
college sophomore with that breakout performance or even college freshman. I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is because when someone runs a really good time in college, but then stays the same for a couple years, you tend to think, all right, since it's the quarter, maybe they hit their ceiling already. So I don't know who that next person would be coming up. I almost tend to think
Yeah.
we don't know, we may not even know who they are yet. It may be someone who breaks out this season outdoors or the coming years. I don't know. Is there someone on
Yeah.
the college side that it could be? I'm
I mean,
because
Kennedy Simon is a top time right now. She ran 50.68. Was born in
Mhm.
2000, but no, there's not really. There hasn't been. I mean, it's a thing. Mo and Sydney McLaughlin. It's just that they're choosing not to run the 400. So we have the athlete. They're just like, hey, we're
Yeah,
gonna do something else.
they're
So
just
it's
too
not
good.
like
They're just too good
they're
for
just too
that
good.
event.
They're too good for the event. They're like
Yeah,
they overrun the
yeah.
event. Yeah. I mean,
In the
Alexis
chat, yeah,
Holmes, she's run digs, but I don't
yeah.
know. Just
It's the difference between going from 49 high down to 49 low
yeah.
with the potential of, but to get into the Miller Weibo zone, you got to go into the 48s. But I'm not even talking about that. I'm just thinking who can get into that lower section of 49. And it's not even from 49 high. It's almost like from 50 low down to 49 is where the real cutoff was. Because what did Irby ran that year? 49.7 in NCAAs. Do I have that right?
Yeah.
I think she ran
Yeah.
49.7 that
You're
year
right.
in Eugene. And you're like, all right, but um, is that still, that might still be the PB. 49.8. Yeah, it's tough. There's a reason why people hit that wall. It's tough to go from 49.8 down to 49.4, but that makes a huge bit of difference in that event. So we'll see. I think
Here's a
that's a good
question.
point, though. You're right. There are U.S. 400-meter runners who can run 49 low. They're just not in the 400, which is weird.
I feel like we're not gonna. I think from now till the Olympics in 2024, we will go 3 more years, maybe 4 more years, without having a 400-meter runner be the best 400-meter runner in the U.S. Like, I don't think there's going to be, in the next 4 years, any woman who focuses on the 400 who will be faster than a Thing or Sydney for the next 4 years, which is
You know
kind of
what's going
crazy.
to be
You'd think you'd want like there to be like your star 400-meter runner, and then we get to add a Thing,
yeah,
add
right,
Delilah,
right,
add Sydney. But no, it's like we have a Thing in Sydney. Now we gotta use this 400-meter runner. We don't want to
yeah.
be the 400 meters should be the foundation, and right now it's not that, you know. But things can happen. People have breakout years, and we'll see.
So it'll be fun at USA's because Muhammad said she's thinking of running that event and not the hurdles because she has to buy. So we'll get to test this hypothesis, right? You get to throw one of these women into it. Now, what's the flip side of that? We don't get a McLaughlin Muhammad matchup, which are amazing, and they're always amazing. And as track fans, you got to treasure those. So that's kind of a bummer. But from a curiosity standpoint of how the US 400 looks on the women's side as a whole, that'll be an interesting test. I think Mo would run a faster quarter because she's put out faster times, but Muhammad's certainly good enough to do to finish in the top three. I don't think she's going to double. I haven't looked at the schedule. I'm guessing the double would be out, but just for that one race, it'd be fun to put her in there and just see where she measures up to these other women. Um, it's all cyclical with this stuff. You know, U.S. dominates 4 meter hurdles. Okay, well the 400 is a bit down. They have a transformational 800-meter runner. Yeah, but I mean, can you imagine like U.S. has had good women's 800-meter runners in the past, but like Mo is just like on such another level right now. It's incredible to see. You just kind of take for granted. Oh, she won the gold medal as a teenager. Like, that's crazy.
Got a note from All in the Game. Kendall Ellis should have been the next great U.S. 400-meter runner since running that 49.99 at 22 years old, still only 26 years old. Well, that's the thing. She runs 49.99 at 22, and all of a
Yeah,
sudden, 4 years later, and she hasn't improved that mark.
and I don't
And
think.
she's
Yeah,
run well. Like 53 is good, 50.1 is good, 50 the previous year. But we haven't seen
yeah,
like a Shawnee Miller Weibo type show up and be like, all right, I'm a 49 mid consistent.
yeah. Can you pull up the all-time U.S. list, all-time U.S. outdoor women's 400 list? Because it's no one's fault, and people pull out these individual athletes and say, "Oh, they never pan out. They didn't pan out." With the 400, it's the nature of the event because we have so much evidence of these people running fast at an early age in the quarter and then staying put. So you have Sandra Richards-Ross 48.7 with the American record. Valerie Briscoe-Hooks also sub 49, but then that's it. You have Cheesebro at 49.05, Felix 49.26, Joe Miles Clark 49.40, McCrory at 49.48. Those are the 6 women who have run under 49.5. Now, I think Mo has run 49.57. But, I mean, then you scroll down and just look at how many women, if you keep going, look how many people are going to be jammed in between like 49.5 and 50 flat. It's just incredible how many people can get in that range. But it's rarefied air if you can get under 49.5. Yeah, 26 women have run sub 50 for the U.S.
Wow, Sydney's only on 50.0. Interesting.
Well, how many times has she run a straight up quarter?
Well, yeah, I know. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
think it's
Well,
interesting.
yeah. This list would obviously grow if the current era, the women you're talking